Home sweet home, right? Well, all of a sudden, home isn't quite as sweet if you're falling behind in your mortgage payments or think that you're about to. All of a sudden, the house starts to go like this, and this, and this. In this economy, it's not uncommon for a house to be upside down. Values are decreasing almost everywhere in America. On our website, stopforeclosure3ways.com, we talk at length about 3 methods to stop foreclosure. In this short video, we're going to talk about them briefly. Loan modifications, mortgage replacement, and short sales. Starting with loan modifications. The pundits say they're going to be $10 million or more this year. Why? Well, the big banks and the little banks have finally awakened to smell the coffee and realize that foreclosing is costly, that a loan modification is cheaper, and it's in the better interest of the bank to do one. Let me show you why. If they do a loan mod, they save thousands on foreclosing. Foreclosing costs on average nationally over $50,000. When they do a loan mod, they don't have to put money in reserves like they do in a foreclosure. They don't have to resell your house, pay commissions, and fix-up costs like they do in a foreclosure. And you continue to make your payments, unlike a foreclosure, because banks don't accept partial payments while they're foreclosing, do they? Additionally, on the bank's balance sheet, it's a non-performing asset, what a foreclosure is called, and it affects the amount of money that they can borrow and then relend, which is how they make money. From our perspective, the homeowner, there are a bunch of advantages to loan modifications. One, they don't affect my credit score or yours. And the reality is, if you have someone do one that knows what they're doing, you can get better rates than if you had perfect credit. Is that right? No. Is that the way it is? Yeah. Stopping the stress, knowing that you've got a mortgage payment that you can live with, it's permanent. Having past due amounts forgiven. Even having the balance on your loan amount reduced. All these are possible. At Loan Mods or Us, I have the 22 most frequently asked questions that you can go to and watch to your heart's content. How about an example? This is a recent example where mortgage amount $671 before and after, no principal reduction on this one. Interest rate dropped from 7.8 to 6. Payments dropped from $5,200 to $4,100. It's $1,000 savings. $8,800 in past due amounts forgiven. Payment on how long it takes to pay off the mortgage is 3 years sooner. Why? Because that $4,100 includes $800 in principal reduction, where the $5,200 did not include a dime. Loan Mods or Us is a website where, again, you can view the frequently asked questions. We're associated with a network of 9 law firms that will evaluate your circumstances free. If they say, yes, we want you as a client, they have a 97% success rate and a money-back guarantee if they cannot do a loan modification for you. Every week at Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time, here's the information. If you'd like to call in and ask questions, please do, or email me, dealer's choice. Mortgage replacements are something that people are calling America's best kept secret. And what are they, and who do we owe? Well, good old Uncle Sam has over the decades passed groups of laws that are called acts, and they're federal, and each bank is supposed to comply with them. Well, if you take all of these 6 groups of laws and total them up, there are 180 federal laws that the banks are, by federal law, required to comply with. Now, most of them don't. We had one where 177 out of 180 were in violation. Let me explain the process. It starts with you, the homeowner, saying, yeah, I want to give this a try. You hire the company. The company, on your behalf, hires the law firm. The law firm contacts your bank and says, I'm working for this client. We need you to comply or show that you've complied with all 180 laws. Here is a list of them. The bank then responds, sends back to the law firm whatever they've complied with. The law firm then looks at it, finds which ones they aren't in compliance with, contacts the federal judge, not state judge, not county judge, federal judge. The federal judge says, oh, really? These guys haven't complied? Well, let's call our buddies at the Justice Department and check it out. Justice Department is forwarded a list of the things that the law firm says are not in compliance with. They contact the same bank. The bank provides generally the same information to the Justice Department, and they review it. And whatever their findings are, they go back to the judge and say, these are a list of all the things they have not complied with. Judge says, ooh, that's not good. Judge goes to the rule book, finds out what the violations, fines, and penalties are, has the Justice Department contact the bank, instructing them by federal mandate from a federal judge to write a check to the homeowner for whatever the total is. Most of the time, it's going to be for more than the mortgage balance. You heard me. On the one where there are 177 violations, the gentleman's mortgage amount was $400,000. The fines and penalties came to $1.3 million. Now, does the homeowner get to keep the extra $900,000 after they pay off the mortgage? No. That's how the law firms make their money, and that's why they're motivated to make sure they find everything that's wrong. So you get a check in the mail for whatever it is. You write a check and pay off the mortgage balance. Now you've got a free and clear home. It is replaced with a mortgage half the size of whatever was just paid off. It's at 2% interest for 40 years. There is no qualifying. There are no closing costs. There's no private mortgage insurance, and it's even assumable should you sell it. Let's look at a couple quick examples. If your mortgage balance is $250, at 8%, your payments are $1,800. After that's paid off, the new one will be $125. At 2%, payments under $400. Savings over $1,400 per month, or well over $15,000 per year. If you have a slightly larger mortgage, let's say $400,000 at 6.5%, not a bad interest rate. Payments $2,500. After those are paid off, $200,000 new loan, 2%, $600 per month, $606. It's a $1,900 savings. Now, if neither of these are of interest to you, if you've kind of thrown in the towel and say, you know what, I give up. I want out. I want to sell the house. I want to be done. But you owe more than it's worth. Well, that's where short sales come in. I have two companies that do this. The one I'm going to refer you to is one that doesn't charge you a dime. What they will do is they'll make an offer immediately to the bank. This will usually stop the foreclosure because the bank says, wait a second, stop the foreclosure, we got an offer here. It allows the realtors to do what they do best, which are showings and writing offers. This will also, the benefit to you, the homeowner, is it will show as a satisfied debt versus a foreclosure on your credit. You also get to stay in your home months and months and months, and many times longer than that, and again, the cost is zero. Regardless of what you do, there's always in your best interest to do something. Time works against you. My suggestion is go to stopforeclosure3ways.com, or call me or email me, or join us on a Tuesday night conference call and ask your questions. At Stop Foreclosure 3 Ways, I've put everything in a graph here, a chart, so that you can compare them easily on one page. That's the information. Do something. Good old Uncle Sam's got all these laws. Let's use them. Let's make the bank prove that they have complied or not complied, and get that mortgage paid off and replaced with one half its size at 2% interest. Thank you for your time. Hope this information is helpful. May God richly bless you and yours today.